Reno bike. Gonna go drop that off for my brother. And we just stopped and got some gas and checked the truck out. It had a little bit of a leak. Looks like it's coming out of the tank for the radiator. It's got an aluminum radiator, but it's got plastic tanks on the end. So it's been sitting. I mean, it's probably dry rotted. I'm not too worried about it. I got a jug of water and a jug of concentrate coolant, and we're on our way. We're 100 miles out of Bishop, I believe, maybe 150 from Bishop. Probably 250 total from Reno area. We're gonna hop, I think it's like the 202 over to Urington, and we're not gonna take 395 through Carson. But so far so good. The death wobble is absolutely taken care of. We got nothing going on. We got a little bit of slop in the steering wheel. I think it needs a new steering box. But all in all, I mean, this drive's been great. I've been going about 80, 75, 80, and there's just nothing, no wobble, no nothing. But what's really funny is that because it's got big tire on it, the gauge is saying I'm going 100 miles an hour at 75 or 80 miles an hour. It says I'm going 100, and this has like a governor, I think, at 110. So I can't go 90 mile an hour. If I go 90, the truck will shut down because it actually thinks it's going 110. But other than that, everything's running great. Chugging away at our gas gauge. I will update you guys, I guess, once I get to Bishop. Hopefully all goes well. Made it into Bishop. Got something puking. I think that's what I was talking about, that crack on that radiator. Pop that. Oh man. Yeah, so there's like a little crack going on right here. Trickling down. Oh yeah. Now that we're stopped, all the pressure's building up, so it's pushing it all out. Oh. My bottle here is still full. Okay, that means my radiator's not sucking it in, so I'm probably gonna let the car cool off. I gotta pop the cap and drain it, or not drain it. Whew. Started running about 200 this last couple miles of the trip, so I think the radiator's starting to get a little low. Alright, so we just got out of Bishop. Bishop's kind of like the halfway point between Palmdale and Reno. And let's see, I had to put 20 gallons in. Took about $60 of gas just from Palmdale to Bishop. So that was over half a tank. I have no idea what the mileage is. Terrible. 10 miles to the gallon. I double checked the radiator, pulled the cap, let the car cool off, and ate some lunch, and pulled the cap off, checked the radiator. So everything looks good. It's got a crack, a small crack in the one of the plastic tanks on the driver's side. So it's just kind of building up pressure and pushing out right there. So I'm not too worried about it. I think it's going to make I think it'll make it another 200 miles down to Reno, and should be all right. I've been watching the gauge. The highest it's gotten was like a tick over 200. I don't think, I don't think it's going to be too difficult for me. I think it'll be all right. We'll make it. Bike's still good. Double check straps on the bike. Checked everything else back there, and we're smooth sailing. It's a beautiful drive. Look at those mountains. Oh man. Alright, so I still got about 3 hours left on my drive, but we're on the home stretch. I'll update you guys if anything happens. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're going up the hill here after Bishop, and the temp gauge is getting a little warm. We're doing alright, but I really can't be mobbing it up this hill. It's wow, it's really hard to keep this thing floating. So we're cruising now, going probably 45 to 35. This gauge reads 10 to 20 fast, so we're doing all right. Once we start going down the hill, I think that'll start cooling off. I'll let you guys know. So now I'm coming downhill. The gauge is evened out. It was a lot of stress, it seemed like, for the motor. Well, yeah. So we're right back in the middle now. Yeah. So I think just going uphill, going up this high elevation. Uphill is a steep grade with the big tires, and the radiator's got a crack in it, so it's low on fluid. It's all kind of compound. So yeah, it was getting hot coming up the hill, but I cruised probably 45 up the hill, and now I'm doing just fine. The car's cooled off, so I think we're doing just fine. All right, I'll see you guys soon. All right, we're just now starting to pass Mono Lake. So that's a beautiful sight. Truck's doing good. We're all kind of going downhill now, so the temp's doing all right. Alright, so we're going up a pretty steep grade here after Mono Lake. The temp gauge is starting to climb. But we're almost at the top of the hill now, so it should fall off here any second. To Bridgeport. This is Bridgeport. We got a nice lake over here, and we're gonna stop and stretch our legs and maybe do a walk around the truck. Our temps are doing real nice, way down. So right now I'm just looking for there's a turn in over here. We're gonna turn in and go to like a fishing spot where there's a boat launch. So should be up around the corner over here, and pull in and we'll go for a walk, stretch our legs. I only got maybe 2 hours left on the drive, so we're almost home, man. I can't believe this thing's making it. Alright, so we accidentally went past it here, but right up here, we're gonna turn right here into a little fishing site. Ramp Road. Alright, turn on down here. See if anybody's out here. I see a boat down there, so there may be people about. A couple people down, maybe. me to come repair this road. I passed this white SUV like 4 times trying to find this spot. We kept going back and forth, and we just like couldn't see it for some reason. But looks like we made it. Oh, let's see. Find a nice spot to park and go look at the lake. I'd assume Bridgeport Lake. Everything's looking good. I was really worried about all the brake lines and the shocks. Nothing's leaking yet. Everything looks good. The tires seem to be wearing pretty good. Bike's still back there. At least it didn't fall out. So ropes came loose. We had to retighten them a couple times. Everything seems to be all right there. But where's the sun at? Yeah, it's really nice out here. The drive's been really good. The truck looks fucking badass. The drive's badass. It's pretty sweet. Next stop, Reno. What a beautiful drive. I love this. I love doing this drive. I love the fact that I'm able to go out into the middle of the desert in Los Angeles and pick up a truck and drive it 500 miles through the hills of California as a test drive. And so far everything's going good. I'm having a blast. So beautiful out here. We're stopped at the lake and we're just hanging out at the lake, taking pictures. There's a nice river down here. I don't know if you guys can see that. This river's dammed off that lake. Oh. It's really beautiful when it's snowed too. Everybody's out fishing. It's Memorial Day weekend, so everybody's out camping and fishing. Alright, there it is, you guys. So I made it back safe. The truck did great. We got it here in the garage. My brother just flew in. We're unloading the bike. All in all, had a good trip. Tires look pretty good. I was worried about the tires wearing out, and I guess the car doglegged a little bit, but the alignment seemed to be pretty good. No death wobble. So all in all, it was a great trip. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. In the next video, I'm going to probably do a complete walk around, talking about all the truck and what we're going to do with it. We got big plans for it, so hopefully you guys stick around and see you in the next one.